We are live on Transparency and Merit. Our YouTube channels in Transparency and Merit, Inflammatory Talk. Our X channels, Walk Against the Woke, and Mr. Midnight Movie, and also Transparency and Merit. Let's start this puppy going.
Y'all are not angry, you're not paying attention. If y'all are not angry, you're not with me. We're with you. Everybody needs to realize what's going on in these streets. Our community can hold it down without the police. We can take out the trash on our own. I am not sad that a fucking fascist died tonight.
Here we go, baby. Not that song, this one.
Every dog will have its day. Even the strong can lose their way. Life is rough, but not the end. Stand back up, try again. Toughest man can feel the strain. Heart can break under the pain. Keep on fighting, find the light. Darkest times bring out the fight. Even the toughest man breaks when the world is too much to take. Every dawn will have its day. Stand tall, don't fade away. Life will knock you down, it's true. Losing better what to do. Rise and shine, face the storm, even through the cold and warm. No one's ever truly strong. Life will hit you all along. Strength and fall and standing tall. Pick up pieces when you fall. Even the toughest man breaks when the world is too much to take. Every dawn will have its day. Stand tall, don't fade away. Even the toughest man breaks when the world is too much to take. Every dawn will have its day. Stand tall, don't fade away. No one's ever truly strong. Losing back what to do. Rise and shine, face the storm. Even through the cold and warm. Toughest man breaks when the world is too much to take. Every dawn will have its day. Stand tall, don't fade away. Fade
All right. This is called My Skin. My skin is my property line. I got that from Joey.
My
So-
skin burns.
Yes, your skin does burn.
Yeah.
So,
Yes,
yeah, my-
interesting. Okay, I like that.
yeah.
Nice. All right, let's hear this.
And it was, Joey's wisdom that has given it to me. And I don't always agree with Joey, but I do count on his wisdom.
Once in a while, it
Yeah.
takes years. It takes years of pizza dough to be kneaded up in my belly before I come up with something good.
Yeah, his views on onions on an Italian sausage, I disagree with.
Oh God, most of the world disagrees with you. Thank God that it is so good.
And now, do you like your spaghetti sauce with chopped onions or not? No onions.
onions chopped, or I like okay. Here's the best. If you go to In-N-Out, you get the option of grilled or raw. I
Yeah.
always get raw.
Oh my God, that is
Always.
that is maniac time. But let me just say that your skin is your property line, and also how much of your psyche is your property line when someone attacks your psyche and your well-being. How much, like how much is that to a degree affecting your own personal property line, Joey, in your opinion?
Wait, what's? I'm sorry, I didn't get
Okay,
that again.
do you believe, or do you put on the same level of your skin as your psyche and well-being
It
being
it sounds to me like you're trying to explain the rain what a raiment is. I don't know if you've ever heard that word, but there's a fetal raiment, and it's sort of like when Clark Kent goes into the phone booth and reconnects with the motherland. He's fully connected and comes out in a cape and an outfit in his suit, his raiment. That is his fetal raiment. So it's an interesting way to go to look at things, but certainly I try not to believe in anything.
because to me, my psyche and my personal well-being are on to a degree the same level as my skin because that is something worth living for. And yeah, I mean, and how you defend that. I mean, you certainly don't. If someone's trying to play psychological games with you, you certainly don't defend that the way you would defend if somebody is attacking your skin. But to a degree, you defend it, and you defend it. Uh, you defend it rather vigorously. And Joey, I know that you.
I'm a little confused by this. There's something not sitting well with me. I think you're gonna have to go through, like maybe paraphrase or just maybe explain it again because I'm a little lost. What is it you're saying?
What do you think of the term universally preferred behavior?
Christian, it's a Christian mindset.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Anytime I hear the word universal, go look up the definition of that.
All right. Well, universal,
It's Christianity.
universally preferred behavior.
Yes, that's Christian. That's the Christian mindset.
Okay, and do you have a problem with it?
Has none of my business. Absolutely nothing to do with me. As long as people don't try to make it my business, I have no problem with it. No.
Okay. So number one, respect for others, and there's another one that says that we both exist as human beings. Respect for others. This includes respect for personal boundaries, cultural differences, the individual rights. It's about acknowledging that everyone has their own set of beliefs and I don't know about that. Okay, empathy and compassion, understanding and sharing the feeling of others, showing okay, that this one I don't necessarily agree with. So I was
Wait. What are these? What are you reading?
I'm reading from I'm grokking right now,
You're
Joey.
grokking. Okay. Okay. Now, when you're grokking, it's sort of like a meditation. I would imagine you kind of you dig in for like the most complicating sort of question you can muster up, and then you have Grok barf it out at you,
Yes.
and then you pick up the slime and you read it. I like it.
All
I'm
right.
into
This
it.
is Stefan Molyneux's universally preferred behavior.
Okay. This guy's a douchebag, but go on.
Oh, give me a break. You are too cruel. Okay, universally preferred UPB, universally preferred behavior, core concepts. Um, so philosophical Molyneux's argument hinges on the notions that engaging in ethical debate or inquiry itself demonstrates a preference for truth over falsehood. Do you have any comment on that? Truth over falsehood, Joey.
Sounds like maybe something you might hear in a church, but go on. I
Okay.
mean, whether it's true or not, I can't say, but I'm just listening to the words. It sounds Christian to me, but go on. Let's go.
Which he uses to argue for the existence of universally preferable behavior.
Okay, well, go. Okay, yeah, because it's not nature's law. Of course, it's so anything outside of nature's law is going to be preferred. It's not going to be. It's not going to be commanded or demanded or it's not going to be ultimate truth. But so go. Okay, I follow along with the logic.
This approach aims to bypass traditional ethical theories by establishing a logical framework where ethics can be discussed and agreed upon rationally without recourse to religious or cultural relativism. Any thought on that, Joey?
I'm not okay. Can you? So this is number. Is this number two? Or I don't know. Is this a list? Can you
You know
reread
what?
that one?
Let me just, you know what? Here we go.
Okay.
I'm gonna email. I'm gonna share this with you, Joey.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah. I'm in
So
the.
you
Yeah.
can, because
It's better not be a book.
it's no book, Joey. It's no book. The book of your life.
Yeah. The Book of JP, brought to you
Nation.
by the Nation of Islam.
There we
We
go.
want truth. No.
All right. Any
What?
thoughts, Joey?
Oh,
Posting.
listening.
I'm
Listen.
posting it down.
Listen. Hey, there's people listening, and you're listening to Transparency Mary. Okay, go ahead.
Actually listening to this? Oh, there's about 11 people listening. Very well, Joey. So I sent you the thing, and you can read along with me. And do I believe in Yakub? No, I don't. But I have heard of Yakub, and it's a kooky theory. Joey, have you got?
Where is? I don't believe in anything, Scott. God damn it. Where'd you send it so I can see this?
On Twitter. I sent it to your Twitter, your Jewish producer.
I don't have. Okay, hold on a second here.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? Are you on your phone right now?
Oh, yeah, my name is Sky, guys. You're being so hyperbolic, Brian.
Maybe, you know what? Let me see here.
After hearing that guy's voice last night, I just wanted to crawl into a bunker somewhere with like a banana milkshake.
Yes. Now, when you heard Sam Bacton, you said Sam Bacton sounded like Count Chocula. And so we are going here with Joey. Joey. Are you up to speed yet? Have you gotten it yet? Okay, the non-aggression principle. Central to UPB is the non-aggression principle. NAP, which is NAP, which is what Scotty probably needs to take. NAP, non-aggression principle, which states that initiating force against others is inherently wrong. So don't initiate force. And I would say even the threat of doing harm is the initiation of force. Joey, have you gotten it yet? What's going on? Are you having trouble with your Twitter? Do I need to talk to Elon for you?
No offense, but X kind of sucks nowadays. But let me find it here. Okay, I finally see it here. So this is any thoughts? Okay, let's open this up. Okay, I'm ready. I'm here. I'll see this. Yeah, where are you at, by the way? Philosophical basis. Hello,
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Joey.
where are you on the article?
Hold on. I was thinking of playing him over the thing. Hold on. I am okay. Philosophical basis. Molyneux's argument hinges on the notion that engaging in ethical debate, our inquiring itself, demonstrates a preference for truth over falsehood. So you gotta be in a debate and willing to have a discussion in order to have some truth. If you're because if your reality can't stand scrutiny, then it's it's not really. I mean, how much truth is there to a reality that can't stand scrutiny or debate? Joey Poo?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he's talking about religious and cultural relativism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course they're related. Just shut up. This guy's awful. All right, non-aggression principle. Central to UPB is the non-aggression principle, which states that initiating force over others is inherently wrong. The principle is often extended to include not just physical force, but also fraud or coercion, aligning with libertarian philosophies.
Now,
So agree. Not okay. Go ahead.
Now I can play a little bit of Steffi Molyneux's thing, and if you can't hear him, then I will stop playing it. But this is him on BitChute.
Hi everybody, it's Stefan Molyneux from Free Domain Radio. I hope that you're doing very well. This is a short presentation on my rational theory of secular ethics, UPB Redux Ethics Summarized. I hope that you will enjoy it, and I hope that it will give you a little taste of the excitement of secular ethical definitions so that you will storm off and pick up your free copy of my audiobook or PDF, or if you don't mind shelling out a few shekels, the print version of the book. So you can grab the work at freedomainradio.com/free. The website URL is just below. Oh, and if you're having trouble seeing this presentation, there are high definition versions. I have one just off to the right of what you were looking at in the description. You can click on that to get a more.
I'm going to put a little bit of fastness on this. Okay, here we go.
Whatnot, then it would be kind of bad if it weren't tricky to begin with. So let's go over some of the basic definitions. Again, I'm not going to cover all the topics because it's a big topic, but I'm wanting to go over the framework so that you can at least begin to see the value of what it is that this is in terms of a leap forward in the definitions of ethics. So, since material reality, that exciting place that I am streaming to you from, is objective and behaves in a rational and predictable manner, I mean this box, not the human being in it necessarily, if you make a statement that you claim to be true, it must describe something that is objective, rational, and predictable.
Joey, any thoughts on that?
Not really.
All right. Agree or disagree?
Yep. I'll have a little. I need a little more context.
All right, go ahead. All right.
Science, math, engineering, and so on. Those thoughts which are designed to define truth must be rational, objective, and predictable. And again, I'm not saying all of this is proven. We're just going over the framework, and then you can delve into the book if you're more interested in this absolutely gripping and absolutely essential topic. So what do I mean? Let's look at this graphically. Well, we have this shaded black bowling ball called material reality. Clearly, we have some sort of Brahmin green smiley face called a mind, and there is overlapping stuff. There is stuff which occurs in the mind which does not occur within reality. There is obviously stuff that occurs in reality which does not impact on the mind, the dark side of the moon through most of human history, and so on. And then there are places where the mind and empirical reality overlap. So in there, we have truth statements, statements of truth about material reality, objective statements that people who want to make claims about material reality have to conform to. This.
Oh my God! Make him stop,
Joey.
God.
What do you disagree with?
He's awful.
What do you disagree with, Joey?
Everything. I can't stand that guy.
Give me a rational argument, please. Rational,
Okay.
please.
I'm trying to be rational, and I'm sorry. I can't put together what the hell is he making so complicated about the world? If he's so-called leading towards truth or whatever, he's doing no such thing. He is like a chemtrail to me. He's like a big puff cloud coming out of an airplane's ass, just right in my face.
I think he says very enlightening things, Joey, but we can agree to disagree.
Maybe. I mean, we're going to have to disagree on that, I guess. Are there other Stefan Molyneux fans out there anymore? Are any of you still alive?
Joey, he got taken down during the Floyd
didn't get taken down.
Are you kidding me, Joey? Now, listen, do we live in the real world? Are we
controversial ever? That guy ever? That guy's never said anything with meaning to me. I mean, it's ridiculous.
But should he have been taken down? Like I said, should he have been taken down? There were plenty of fans on him. He was a major anti-Marxist, and he believed in truth and reality. And he would debate anybody, who came in good faith. Joey, let's continue.
And so on. In the mind, we have things that don't occur in reality. There's dreams, there are various depths of self-knowledge about your history and who you are. There's the unconscious. And again, the mind is material. I'm not saying it's any kind of magical elf, but these processes that occur within the mind are not derived from external reality. When I dream about an elephant, it's going on within my mind. I'm not getting an amazing vision to some sort of Kunta Kinte planet. And there are base physical processes, how we fight infection, and so we don't even know those. At least most of us don't. They occur within the mind. That's those kinds of knowledges. Now, in material reality, of course, there's stuff that's out there in material reality that we have not discovered and may never discover as a species, and so it occurs within material reality, but it does not occur within our own minds because we don't have the knowledge to describe or understand it yet. So in this area, truth are concepts which can be valid or invalid. So if I say I dreamt about an elephant last night, there's no real truth or falsehood value. There's no way to test it. It's gone. You're simply relying on my reporting. But when I say elephants are warm-blooded, that's a different statement. That's a statement about empirical reality. So where the mind and material reality overlap, meet, interact, where we are making statements which are about objective material reality, we get concepts which can be valid or invalid. Science, math, philosophy, and so on. UPB really falls into this realm, really covers this realm where mind and empirical reality overlap, and we'll get into that. And it is, in fact, a discipline or a mental approach or a mental understanding of the relationships between thoughts, truth, and reality that encompasses science, math, and moral philosophy. So let's look at how it this relationship, these overlapping circles, in a sense, get distorted in other ways of thinking. If we look at relativism or subjectivism, this can also include postmodernism, and sorry for the small text. Basically, we have an idea that material reality is a concept within the mind. Plato has this same thing, that the true reality, the higher reality, what Kant called the noumenal reality, or Plato's forms, or the Cartesian, my brain is a tank in manipulation of a demon approach, material reality is a concept within the mind. There's no such thing as objective empirical truth. It can also be that material reality is completely disconnected from the mind. That's another approach. So, you and I see different colors. Everything could be an illusion, man. We are the dream of the dolphin or whatever. All of those would be relativistic or subjectivist views, that everything occurs within the mind, and the mind.
Any thought, Joey? Joey?
Yeah, what happened?
What did you go to? Did you take a snooze?
No, I took a nap.
Wake up, you bum.
What was all that nonsense? I mean, when I go numb after about 30 seconds of listening to him. I'd rather listen to Count Chocula. God.
Oh, my heavens.
Backman. So okay. Where are you with this? My skin is my property line.
Well, again, my skin is my property line. And
Yeah.
anything that affects my skin, that makes my skin crawl, is doing harm to my personal self, is someone whom I either want to resist, and if I cannot resist, Joey, I shall flee.
Well, what if they're intentionally dropping things on us, and things that could actually potentially break or bare our skin lines, and cause damage that way? What are you gonna do when that sort of thing happens?
Yeah. Well, the one thing I think we need to do is we need to have people resist who have discipline and skill.
Yeah.
First thing we need to do is get more people to have discipline and skill, and then as a strength, as a unit, we can speak. Because like in my opinion, people with rational minds can come together and say, "Hey, we don't want to deal with you." And if you're just another parasite, they're not going to care. But if you've got skill and you've got resources, then they're going to care. Right now, if you go out and protest companies, they're not going to care. But if you don't spend your dollar and you don't give them any of your resources, then they're going to listen to you, and then they're going to say, "Yeah, you know what? Hey." They'll come to the table, but they only respect strength, and it has to be peace through strength. Is what if 2020 has shown us anything, it's that you have to have peace through strength. And Joey, I'm getting ready for Betty Boo. Is there anything to add before I end this movie?
I'm a little tired myself. I'm definitely ready for Betty Bye.
Yeah, and I want to say that conquest is part of nature, and even the conquest of your own mind. Like right now, I'm diabetic. I fight against the craving for sugar and other bad foods, and sometimes what my desires, the desires that I want, the things that I want, go against my own better health. And I think the next show we might do is the concept of free will. I think to a large extent, free will is an illusion because people have their biological natures. I don't think if you or Joey, if you or I tried to force each other to starve to death, I don't think we could do it. After a while, and hunger or thirst, we have our own our own um, natural desires to survive and live that are just set in stone. And these things, you can't fiddle with them. And sometimes, for me, there's a reason why nature gave us a sweet tooth, but for me, it's working against me. And for a lot of other people, it works against them. Uh, and science has not come up with a way, or I don't even know if psychology has come up with a way to kind of stop that. And one of the things that RFK is doing is he wants to talk about health. And I think one of the things with Walk Against the Woke and March Against the Midwits I want to have is to make America objective again. Joey, what say you before I end this puppy?
I'm really glad that people are starting to ask good questions. I want people to really think about even just the title of our show. My skin is my property line. When was that defined? How do I know that that is my property line? How and what is it? And what constitutes a trespass? We're trespassed on in so many ways that people don't even seem to care. So I think it's important to look at these, slow down a bit. I think we need to maybe break this down even a little further when we get that chance, and just to talk about it and to listen to people's experiences in ways that they've been trespassed on.
That's
For starters, before we get into more difficult topic areas, I think that might be a really good starting point for a lot of people.
trespassing. All right, we might start with that. Joey, I'm going to bed. Here's a little song to hopefully make us feel a little bit better. This song is of a movie.
Thank you to Angela and Scott, and it's really nice for you all to be here. Even though I was a little disappointed, trying to even get a word in edgewise with Scott, it was just like a wall of sound coming from that bloviating mouth of his. Just close it.
There we go.
Once in a while.
Let's play the song, Joey. I'll ask what your opinion is off the thing, and we'll say, okay, here we go. This is a song. I don't like this song. Let me see this. Let me hear this one.
Shadows in the alley, silent streets at night.
Work the like button.
Spurs echo secrets out of sight.
Please.
Mystery potions in a veiled dark. Healing all the ghosts, lighting up the spark. Burn and shadow, cure the night. Invisible touch, make it right. In the silence we trust, believe. Healing under the moonlight's weave. Phantom shadows roam under pale moon glow, whispering pure secret undertone. In the darkness of the unknown, every shadow, every tone. Turn and shadow for the night.
Gather round, folks, hear the tale I've got of a man they called on when the streets got hot. Inspector Harry Callahan, they whispered round. A 44 Magnum was the sound we found.
In the alleys and the byways of Frisco's lanes, he hunt down the wicked, bring an end to their games. With eyes like steel and nerves like cedar trees, Dirty Harry kept the peace with his own set of keys. Oh, Dirty Harry, with his heart so stony, will injustice in a world so lonely. Didn't ask for glory, he did his J.O.B. An urban cowboy with a badge, no need to sob. Morning sun greeted a city drenched in fog, and Harry's shadow wandered like an old street dog.
You've
Criminals
got one chance
scatter and
to
flee.
twerk the like button. Do it now, just like the show. Damn it!
Like the show. Give us a thumbs up or a thumb.
So unwritten,
Yeah,
so
thumb up, thumb down. Oh, doesn't matter.
sleep. Justice met swiftly at the end of his gun. Not a day
Have you read that, Joey?
till his job was done. Oh, Dirty Harry, with his heart so stony, wielding justice in a world so lonely. Didn't ask for glory, he did his J.O.B. An urban cowboy with a badge, no need to sob. Oh, Dirty Harry, with his heart so stony, wielding justice in a world so lonely. Didn't ask for glory, he did his J.O.B. An urban cowboy with a badge, no need to sob.
All right, like and subscribe, guys.